Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Weena Studios. I am joined this evening by Slexia. Hello, Slexia.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what's up though? What up, doe? What I do?
What it
What's
do,
up?
indeed. The D in do is for Div D West. That's why we're here tonight to bring you
Ooh.
an exciting and spicy matchup between Azmo Carry and Nexus Terds. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah,
All right, let's look at a couple things.
that's the hype.
Let's look at a couple things real quick while these teams are getting into the lobby.
Okay.
All right, so let's look at heroes played by Azmo Carry. Most played, a Brightwing. 8 played, 6 games played on Tychus, 5 on the Jaina. Look out for Brightwing, Tychus, Jaina. They like to
Look
ban.
out though.
They like to ban Orphea, Garrosh, Azmodan, and Ana, which are all pretty strong bans. So they're playing the meta, and they're playing those strong heroes. I like it. Let's switch over to Nexus Terds. Boop, boop.
Okay.
They're playing the Johanna, 6 games played there, 5 on the Greymane, 4 on the Lunarnars. And they like to ban the KT, Ana, Abathur, and Azmodan, although there's not a ton of bans, except for on KT, there's 5. There you go.
Admirable.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time that we just check out the map real quick. The map picks and bans. Boop. Ba-doop. There we go.
I can go over that.
Hit them with it.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get my notes. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Are you under attack? Are you? Is there a bomb threat?
I sure hope not. Unless they're very attractive firemen. I'll allow it.
That's true.
All right, so the coin toss was won by Azmo Carry. Yes.
Yes.
And so they decided to go with first pick hero. They banned Dragonshire and Nexus Terds. It's gonna be fun saying that word as a grown-ass woman. Chose Infernal Shrines.
Indeed, indeed. And we're just waiting for the lobby to fill up. Welcome to the chat. Arrow of the Storm. Slexia likes dominance. At least on Li Ming. Ah, I see.
Absolutely.
What you did there.
I do. It's a fabulous talent to pick because, you know, she's very squishy and you gotta get that extra health somehow when your healer just doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh, you gotta. Infernal Shrines. Gonna be the first map that we're going to. Exciting times? Question mark.
We shall find out when we get to go in there.
Just be waiting. I guess we can look at the well, I'm kind of covering it up again. Or I'll just bloop, 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 bloop. All right, so we're looking at the match details between these two teams. Azmo Carry 12-5, Nexus Terds 4-10. Let's just pull up. Let's just pull up the division as a whole.
Well, all right then, let's do it.
Welcome to Weena Streams, his internet browser. Perfect.
Welcome.
Yeah, so Azmo Carry right now is in 3rd place with 16 points. They have a couple more games to go there. Nexus Terds, they're down on the list on 8th with 5 points, but they only have 6 games played, so they can make some major gains if they start getting some dominations or getting some wins. But even so, 8th place at this point is still in the playoffs, so they're in playoff contention. Another win might secure their place in that hullabaloo. So
Hullabaloo, huh?
Hullabaloo from the Jungle Book. All right, let's check in our lobby here.
Baloo the bear.
Yeah.
Quick with those references. You know, my brain registers, and I'm just like, no, he didn't, and
So,
you did, and
I
every
went
time
there.
you do.
I went there. What's the song Baloo sings?
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare. That one.
Yeah, that's it. Although, what's that other one? They go, oh, is that the same one?
Can learn to be like someone like. Are we gonna get copyright infringement?
Oh, we are. It's gonna definitely get picked up by those analysts or those. What do they call those? The algorithms?
Narcs.
Yes, we're gonna get narked on. Watch out. Still
Can't
waiting.
even have have a swinging good time singing some tunes.
It's true, and they're coming down. We just want to play some Heroes of the Storm. Maybe they're mad that we're calling it Hots.
They're playing hot, sizzling hots.
Playing Hots to get.
It's always best to play hots to get. Don't give it all up.
That's
on
true.
The first map.
On the first, don't give it all up on the first map. That's right. You got to keep those strats in your back pocket. Keep them wanting some more.
Look weak maybe on the first map. Like, no, maybe you do have this, and just take it. Game 2 and 3, because I really hope we go to a game 3 this set.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure the Nexus Terds want to 2-0 Azmo carry and vice versa, but I like some 3 matches. The bare necessities. Thank you, Arrow of the Storm.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for one more turd to fall into this lobby, and then we're gonna flush onto the map.
Why? Why the team on the red side for me to say nonstop? I'm a grown woman. I don't have time to say that word over and over.
Well, if you want, we can switch on the intro. Either way, you win. Either way, you're talking about I make da poopy. If you're gonna be calling for Azmo carry, if you're calling for the Nexus Terds, then you're saying turds. Like it's a shit show.
What is Azmo carrying though? I mean, maybe he's just backed up. Maybe he's carrying them as well.
Oh, I do love the logo. It's so good, as you can see down. Oh, it's over there. Oh, over there.
Oh.
It's it's Jim Carrey on Azmodan, and it's beautiful. Although the Nexus Terds have a great logo as well. I really do. The rainbow turd is just, it's kind of magical in a way. It is
magical. You know what it could use though?
What?
I'm letting you guess.
Oh, what it could use? It could use,
oh my god,
a unicorn?
Yes.
Okay.
No, glitter.
Glitter. Yes, a glitter turd. That would have been,
yes.
pretty good.
Exactly. And it looks like they have like a Ninja Turtles reference. Interesting.
Yeah, it is quite similar to the Nexus Cats. Rothus says almost. Sorry about the delay. And Arrow wants to know if we've watched the Lion King trailer. I
did.
Is this a new one?
I sure did. Yes, it is. I did watch it.
Thoughts?
I can say I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay. Is it live action?
Yeah. It is. Yep.
Okay. Well.
So let me.
How do you have lions?
That.
Is it use people instead of lions? Is this
yes,
anthropomorphizing?
Yes. It's actually people just wearing the pelts of animals, and they even trained a baby to wear a little lion cub pelt for the movie, which is fascinating. I did watch a documentary on it, and I was surprised to see an infant, just learning to crawl, actually running alongside a warthog across a log in the middle of nowhere. I was absolutely perplexed and astonished by it.
And was this before or after you watched the trailer?
This was before the trailer, yeah.
And in Disneyland?
And then when no, this never happened.
Oh.
Obviously, I'm joking.
Really?
Yes.
That's disappointing. My imagination was going places. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure Slexia wears leopard print of some kind too, so like that might be in her wheelhouse. I don't know. No. Jeez Louise, Venus. See, this is the problem when we don't get all the players in. That Venus starts going off the script and it gets
he starts believing me.
I do.
Guess what, Venus?
What?
Let me tell you something else.
Tell me. Tell me something good.
Ask me a question and let me answer it. Elaborate.
Arrow says the rainbow turds are getting deep in here. Yes, they are. Okay, ask you a question so you can elaborate. Okay, Did you see the first ever photographed image of a black hole captured by NASA?
Absolutely. This morning I was fiddling around in Discord, in the region Discord actually. And it
A
was
lot of
posted, and
fiddling
I
happening over there for sure.
I was fiddling around with my fiddle as well. I was playing the fiddle while fiddling. It was very challenging. I had to. Anyway, I digress. Yes, and I thought it was a meme and that it was a still shot of a Krispy Kreme donut being brought up out of the grease. But in all actuality, it was the first ever image of a black hole captured by, I believe, a student from MIT that created an algorithm or something along those lines to capture it. And it worked. And here we are.
Well, we can tell that it was a very, very busy day for you at work today if you were able to
That was this
glean
morning.
all of that information. But now that's a really good review of everything that happened, and is very, very accurate. I don't think there's anything in there made up except for you thinking it was a Krispy Kreme donut.
Right. I mean, it does look like that. Or
I did have that thought.
Or it looks like, a cervix, and that is okay to say because it is a scientific term.
Because it's medical.
Yeah, I thought it was a cervix or a Krispy Kreme donut. My bad.
So many things I want to say, but I'm gonna have to pass on that. But yeah, it's
like
good.
How they got the picture. Use your imagination.
Arrow of the Storm says our Discord is entirely wholesome and PG.
It is. And you know who makes it even more wholesome? Arrow himself.
We presently have one in a ranked match, and we are just waiting for it to finish. We have asked them to leave early.
Who would do that? Anyway.
What? Yes, continue.
Ask me another question because I don't want to ask you anything. Go ahead.
Okay, that's probably for the best, actually. Can you tell me about your... Oh, okay. Maybe... Well, I don't think these questions are going to get asked on Edge, so I'll just ask you. If you were to describe yourself as a sound, one sound, what would it be? A sound, a food, and a smell, but all separately.
If I were to describe myself as a sound. Great question.
You could answer in any order. You could do the sound.
Don't throw me off. I'm thinking.
Or smell.
I'm thinking. So the sound might have to be like the sound of an espresso shot just trickling into that shot glass.
You pour an espresso into a shot glass?
No, when you make espresso and it comes out, like the machine makes a noise. That's me. I'm pumped up, ready to energize things. Get the mic out of your trachea. Thank you. And the other one is what? A sound?
Okay.
A what?
A food.
Jeez, that's tough. A beat.
Okay. Beets? Like a red,
little dirty,
red beet?
A little dirty and a little spicy. They're not spicy. They're just delicious. I love them. What else?
And a smell. This is going downhill though, but I'm in.
A beat. No, I'm kidding. The smell would be
the sound of a beat going through an espresso machine.
No, the scent would be like coffee, like freshly brewed coffee. Yeah.
All right, so I'm sensing a coffee theme in your self-identity that's very strong.
Oh yeah, loves me some coffee. Yeah.
And the teams are talking about trading players back and forth.
I'm not looking at that. I'm only looking at my webcam. Hi.
Hey girl, hey.
Hi.
Yitbuster asks, when do the games begin? Well, Yitbuster, the games begin when we have 10 players in the lobby ready to go. We're just missing one from Nexus Terds. I mean, technically we're 15 minutes past, so if Azmo really wanted to, they could claim game 1. But we prefer to play all the matches and get going. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing you can't see chat. Oh my goodness. All right, that's spicy. Remind me to hide chat when we get back into the game. Although I'm sure you'll see it at one point, so that should be your target to go ahead and look in there and see all the stuff that you can find. Yeah, Arrow's right. They do have one person in the ranked games. They're waiting to get out. Yeah. Ah, I see. But welcome, Yitbosser. It's the
welcome.
Yitbosser and Arrow. The Twitch chat is yours for now. Actually, since we're sitting here, let's play Patreon. Check out the Patreon. All right, there it is.
There it is.
Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna give Nexus Terds a couple more minutes.
Are we?
Yeah, we're gonna give them a little bit more time. We are starting to get some questions about a possible forfeit of at least game 1. So we'll say I'll just say in the lobby. I'll say. Let's see if there's any updates.
So, how is chat doing tonight? Any questions you want us to answer beforehand?
Oh, me or chat?
Not you.
No,
but yeah, if you want to ask more, I'll answer. Yeah, sure.
Weenus gets all the best chat games. I want to catch some more of that. Jimmy from a few weeks ago says Yitbosser, he could not be stopped. Yeah, I expect this to be an exciting game. We just need 10 people to play it.
Right. Or we can add a beginner AI and call it a night.
And get going.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels bad when you have to play with AI and get DCs. You never want to win that way. You never want to win. I mean, a win is sweet.
You never want to lose that way. Really.
Yeah, if you lose against a team that's playing with an AI, that feels real bad too.
But I think I can confirm the Ana AI is overpowered because she lands all of her skill shots, right?
And Chromie used to be super badass at that as well. So, although now I wonder if it's less because now that she has 7 people on the roster, says Arrow. Right. Well, okay. I mean, I'll ask if they have a sub. So I'll just put a smiley face on everything I say.
There was a sad face. I saw it.
There was one sad face, but like, all right, we're gonna have to forfeit game 1. Smiley face. I'm
sad.
Oh, sad face.
We might want to hurry up, or we might.
All right, we have a full lobby. Yay!
Here we go then. Let's not waste any more time.
All right, let's see if they're ready. And while they're ready, we'll get into game 1 right after this. All right, there goes the ready. Here we go.
Here we go.
Infernal Shrines! Sorry, we are starting a little bit late, but here we go, ready to rumble. In game 1 of Azmo versus Nexus Terds, Azmo decided for first hero pick, so they will be slapping out that first ban, picking up their first hero.
Deep breaths.
I'm ready.
Division D. I'm just excited to see what happens.
Oh, Barrett in chat is looking for this wonderful co-host of mine, Slexia, asking what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Johanna ban. Going back over to the Nexus Terds. Let's see what they get rid of. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a Brightwing, a KT, or a Tychus. You know, those heroes that
you're
Azmo
looking
carry.
at stats.
I believe that's what they were. I don't have them up right now, but we went over them earlier, and I believe that's the case. And you called it KT. First ban.
I mean, it's
from the Nexus
simple
Terds.
logic. Simple logic.
You sound like Abathur. Simple logic.
You'll never put me down like that again.
What? Abathur has a badass
handle
voice. Game on, says It Bosser. Yes, here we
You
go.
disgust me with that comment. Just kidding.
Oh,
Okay,
that
let's
makes
go,
me
let's
so
go.
sad.
Oh yeah, scream. Anna.
Screaming
Anna.
sadness.
Anna Gana Bana.
Take your medicine.
Take your medicine and go to bed. You're not playing this game.
I shoot you with my gun and it heals you. Isn't that weird?
I sleep myself. Yes. Oh my gosh, I was gonna put this on as a babushka thing if Anna got played, but I guess that won't happen.
Oh, I guess you played yourself.
Ooh, the Kakuna will not be laying tuna in this.
There will be no Anu Barack Obama, but there will be a Brightwing. Popular pick from Azmo Carry. They are going to first pick that Brightwing, and it's not so shabby. Lord of Terror Diablo coming out for those Nexus Terds. Gonna do some wall banging tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, he looks ready to bang some walls and bang some heroes.
Ooh, and Gold Daddy.
Gold Dan.
That skin. My goodness.
Looking like a high back chair with a head on it.
You know, while he's on the battlefield, he can just sit anywhere. Just
Yeah.
Barrett, tell her I say so. Don't put her down again.
Ooh, look at that Vixen, Jaina, just
Jaina Blaze.
ready.
I like it.
Ooh.
It's a good combo of slows and stuns.
Slows and stuns. I wonder if we're gonna get an Emerald win for some extra crazy times. I doubt it though. Actually, I don't.
Yipboster's giving a call out. As long as they don't ban Raynor, Azmo Carry has a good chance. Garrosh banned by Nexus Terds. Yeah, you get really good pairing with Raynor when you have the Jaina with that ace in the hole.
Hizel.
You're gonna have a party if you can get that Raynor to go in there.
Healer. I bet they're gonna ban a healer. Murky.
Merkalurk.
Is that a common pick?
No, I don't think so. I think that's kind of a trolley ban because they're like, oh, all the good stuff's banned. We'll just let everything else out. We need a healer, though, for Nexus Terds.
All the good stuff is banned. Okay. All right.
It's all gone.
Let's see.
Nothing
It's
good.
gone. I guess there's nothing viable left to play.
No.
Sucks to be all the other 5 players that haven't selected their hero yet.
Why would you even pick a healer at this point? Malfurion picked up from Nexus Terds. And Greymane, a favorite of the Nexus Terds.
Greymane in that rubber suit again.
Yep. That's right. You heard it here first from Slexia.
Ripped open from his savage attacks. His body cannot fit in it when he is in his Worgen form. Just shreds it. His calves just pop it open. Arthas with that Frostmourne hungering.
And Cassia.
A Cassia. I almost said Cassia and a Cassia. Not commonly referred to as Cassia. Let me correct myself. Yes,
commonly
Cassia.
referred to as a casserole.
Nope, not that either. Close though.
We got it.
Yes! Oh, the pink.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Ooh.
All right, which team do you like better as far as comp?
I like Azmo Carry. I like their double front line better than the other. Well, okay. I like Azmo Carry, but I also like the global. I like both. There we go.
Yeah.
What about you?
You can like both for show. I like all the CC and the synergy of slows and stuns from Azmo carry. I believe they're easier to land than the stuns and slows that we have on Nexus Terds. So I think it's the burden of execution is going to be less for Azmo carry. So I think that's going to be a little bit better.
Alrighty, well, I'll tell you what, that Dahaka noise took something out of me. So I feel like I might randomly cough. I may have stripped some lining from my trachea this time, but let's find out when we try to cast. Just warning everyone, including you, mostly you, Venus. You have to hear it.
You had me at strip. I'm game.
You stopped listening. Strip. Do 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 do. Nothing else is being said.
Barrett P says, "How did Hanzo make it past bans? They bronzies?" Well, I mean, maybe they just don't have a Hanzo player that's super strong. We are in Div D West, so in this division, it's more about comfort picks sometimes than what is necessarily in the top of the meta. But we are about to get into game 1.
Pure chaos in this Div D. This
all right.
Div D haka.
All right, here we go. Just gotta bring up the sound here. Perfect. All right, here we go. Game 1. On the left-hand side, we have blue team. We have Azmo carry. We have Blank Eclipse playing the Cassia. I Make Da Poopy playing Arthas. Showstopper playing Jaina. DC Connect playing the Brightwing. And in the top lane, we have A-Dubs playing that Blaze.
It's my turn. Oh, my bad. On the red side, we have Nexus Terds playing Gul'dan. That is played by Rothusk. We have Zombear on Diablo, Energy on Greymane, Mono 777 on Zahaha, and Lamort on Malfurion.
Excellent. Let's see if there's anything interesting picked up. We got Echoed Corruption here on Gul'dan, so he's going to be trying to stack some of that action. Enhanced Agility on Dahaka in that matchup against Blaze up in the top lane. Gul'dan taking a lot of damage, having to back out. The Polymorph comes out onto him. Good roots by Malfurion, though, to create a little bit of space. Now Diablo taking the fend and getting the stun, and is the first to drop. And his first blood going over to Azmo carry.
And they just rolled across his dead body as they rotated down the bottom lane.
No respect. Really good at switching targets there by Azmo carry. They were targeting Gul'dan, and then they rotated all their damage onto Diablo, who normally is, pretty tanky, but until he gets those souls, a little bit of a softer target.
Absolutely. Soft shell crab from hell, he might be. Blank Eclipse is really just kind of acting like a tank, anchoring in that vent for some reason, but it's all right. Looks like Nexus Terds is rotating on their side, but the blue team is definitely aware, and they're really not trying to hard engage. Maybe looking to get that siege campus. We do see the health ping, but decision made to maybe not follow through on that ping.
Already 5 stacks of Echoed Corruption on Gul'dan. It's pretty good so far, but they are behind by that 1 kill, and this camp is going to go over to Azmo carry. Going to give a little bit more XP and a little more pressure in the bottom lane to the blue team.
We definitely love pressure in the bot. Now we do see Brightwing beginning that siege camp as Nexus Terds are beginning theirs as well. Pretty even on both sides. Actually, dare I say, Nexus Terds is done with it. Here they are. Dare I say it. They have completed the siege.
And suddenly, thouest heir est in Shakespearean terms, methinks.
Well, see, Lamort, I'm like, here I am, some thespian now. Lamort, dare I say.
Oh, a big dive onto Gul'dan and a polymorph, but is going to be able to get out of that. Sorry to interrupt you there. The action, so exciting.
Whatever. You're not sorry, but, Rothusk is definitely a little low. Malfurion able to get that heal off, and that root does land on I Make Da Poopy, but he's our, Arthas. Not really phased by that.
I love that name. I'm going to say it all night long because we can. Bruiser Camp is going to be picked up here by Nexus Terds. Shrine is already active, so trying to get that pressure while moving on to the objective, but no one's activating it yet, so this is going to be an advantage for Nexus Terds. That pressure pushing the top lane.
Definitely an advantage. It's crazy. This is Div D, and you hear smack, but I see the macro being played very well. That Cassia is kind of shredding those. What are they? Skeletal zombies?
They're just called skeletons. Yeah.
No, they're skeletal warriors. Skeletal something.
Skeleton.
Oh, Zombear goes down like something I can't say on stream.
Like an elevator in an elevator shaft. Daka's in trouble and does fall next. So it's two members down. Yeah, he does. There you go. He's going to go kill some vampires.
Did it, Daddy.
Nexus Terds are down 2 members. The Shrine is now tied as Azmo Carry starts to take the lead onto this objective. And Nexus Terds realize that they might not win this, so they're just going to spread out and try to soak up some of that XP. They're down about half a level. Yeah,
they definitely want to get that 7 before engaging again, and unfortunately it's going to come at the cost of giving up the objective. But this John Cena doesn't tend to be too strong. They have a decent comp to really zone out and burn down what's going on from the blue team, so let's take a look-see.
And here he comes, making his way onto the front gate, hopping over, giving Diablo a little bit of the 1-2 stun coming out from Arthas. And the punches are going to be subsiding as this Punisher is down to about 1/5 of its health. Yeah. Shayna taking some damage, but there goes the Punisher.
Ooh. Both towers down.
So
yeah, that fort was definitely hitting that Jaina. Brightwing did use her cleanse to get them out of there, but yeah, it's like, did that Punisher even exist? I mean, I saw the towers go down on the wall, but it's sure quick.
Every time that Punisher comes around my towers, they go down. Lundy, Lundy, Lundy. Lundy, Lundy, Lundy.
All right, moving on to the next opportunity for a joke. Bottom lane is no joke. We do see Diablo taking a lot of damage again. Zombear is just slowed and trying to get out. Tapping. Looks like he must have taken that talent to give him full health from tapping well. And they're pretty relentless here in bottom lane. But that's kind of giving Azmo Carry the advantage now. They still are leading in experience, and Energy is almost losing his life. But
Diablo's got to be careful. He's on the wrong side of the law on this one, and there's blue team taking him down as Azmo Carry gets another kill. Very close to Tens. Heroic abilities about to pour out from the blue team. They're stealing the siege camp with impunity because they can, and Tens have arrived.
Wee wee. I don't know, that's my siren. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Ball lightning on Cassia. Summons Syndragosa. Nice on Arthas. Ring of Frost coming out for Jaina, and we're being held right now on Blaze and Brightwing. It is going to be Combustion for Blaze. That'll be fun. Get a little extra damage, a little less protection. The big stun comes out, and Combustion is popped. Trying to chase in onto Greymane. And there is the kill confirmed by Brightwing. And we
landed that perfectly. Perfectly in the center. What an achievement.
Yes, they must shop at Target. There are Tens now coming out for Nexus Terds. Emerald Wind picked up for Brightwing.
And we see Tranquility picked up by Malfurion and other ultimates online coming up now with Horrify from Gul'dan, Apocalypse from Diablo, Go for the Throat from Greymane, and hasn't yet decided.
He's got some time to make up his mind, but not long. Shrine is activating in 17 seconds.
Isolation it is.
Let's see if they can turn it around. This is going to be a good fight for them before Azmo Carry gets 13. But it's also a dangerous one. A lot of AoE, a lot of stuns and slows here from Azmo Carry. And Nexus Terds is a little bit split going into this.
They are, and one thing I want to see is that Diablo have more mindful engagements because she's just been getting taken down. They did get caught out in those vents, and luckily the rest of their team came. Showstopper is taking a lot of damage as feared. The ring goes down, and both teams are looking in rough shape right now. Energy is fighting for his life, but dies. Mono is about to go down. And we barely see I make da poopy getting away, but Zombear.
What a bloodbath.
Deleted.
13 picked up there by Azmo Carry, as well as the Frozen Punisher. There is that camp pushing in the top lane for the Nexus Terds. We'll see if they get any value there, but there's also a camp pushing mid for Azmo Carry, as well as the Punisher bottom lane.
This is an interesting match. You know, 13s are online for Azmo Carry and Nexus Terds. They do have that macro pressure, but it's crazy times with the kill count. You know, 10-2, rough time.
10-2, tea time as the Punisher jumps over the wall, trying to get a little bit of damage onto Greymane. This bottom keep wall is going to get vaporized, but they should be able to clean up the Punisher pretty well. Jaina returning now mid after cleaning up top, that camp up there. And we're going to see a camp steal. This siege camp going to be stolen by Azmo Carry.
You love to see a siege camp steal. You know, they're just, we can see that Nexus Terds is trying to get as much XP as they possibly can. They are spotting them on the fort and heading there to defend. I make Dapupi has to root the team so he can back up.
36 stacks now of Echoed Corruption on Ghoul Daddy. We have 5 stacks of Enhanced Agility. But it's Diablo's in trouble as it gets sandwiched between members of Azmo Carry. Out comes the APOC, but it is a little bit too late to save that that horn boy. Diablo has horns, right? He's got horns.
Not on that skin, no.
Rip. All right. Well, you know what I meant.
I don't think he does, actually.
Diablo has horns. He totally has horns.
Ayúdame, por favor. All right, he does. I can see them in his picture.
Ooh. Also,
You win this
Dahaka.
round.
Yeah, Dahaka popping the stasis, but it's not going to be enough to get away. There, Dahaka falls. This fort is in danger next. We're going to see Malfurion and Gul'dan come up here to try to defend it, but they got to be careful.
Yeah, 16's online. 13 is the level that we see for Nexus Terds, and it's a pretty big disadvantage. They are getting to 14 now, but you know, Azmo Carry is at the point where they're able to just roam as 5 and kind of just do whatever they want.
Yeah, Blaze really contributing a lot of XP right here, and you can see the lead that they have. It's a solid 2 levels plus, and a lot of it has come from structures, but also from hero kills.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Bahamut, for the host with 20 viewers. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, Nelly. Better clean up my act.
Love me some Bahamut cast. I hope your casting tonight went well. I think you were doing some Div S stuff, but here we are back into Div D West. It's gonna be real tough for the Nexus Terds to come back from this. I think they need to pick their fights. They know that they're down. They're getting scouted here by Azmo Carry. This could be disastrous.
Yeah, I make Dapupi stepping in on that back line as well as Dahaka and just pushing them away as Adebs just takes his rightful place on the camp as he's been on all camps.
Yeah, that turned out pretty well, actually. No members actually falling from Nexus Terds, and they do get to burn that combustion. So, I mean, they are still down quite a bit. They need 16s. Going to try to pick that up anywhere they can in mid and in bottom as they spread out. But more camps being picked up here by Azmo Carry.
Yeah.
Why no Azmodan, Baha asks. That's a very good question. I think it's mostly for the logo. Other than that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just for the logo. And also, he is quite a, you know, he is heavy. I'm not going to lie, he's heavy. He's on the heftier side and can be a challenge to carry in such an important match like this.
Yeah, they say that women sink ships. I think Azmo would sink some ships if he tried to travel by boat, if you know what I mean. But he also puts out some hefty damage, so you can't be hating.
Yeah.
It looks like this shrine is just going to be given up to Azmo Carry as 16s are newly acquired for Nexus Terds.
But while we were joking around, let's just note that Nexus Terds has decided to get every camp on the map. So they're putting counter pressure and hoping to back with 16 to fight, maybe get some kills and do some pushing of their own.
Big power spike for Gul'dan at 16. Just needs to finish that Echoed Corruption to be able to put out some of that damage. A little bit more. Getting rooted, though. There goes the Horrify. And now, you know, Nexus Turrets could get some kills here, targeting on Arthas. Arthas taking a lot of damage. It is taken down. A big stun there. But it's going to be Gul'dan, who's down to 50 health. Oh, he's starting to drain the life. Oh, and they get the counter. They get another kill there onto Cassia. That was close. Cutting it close. They lose the keep, but they survive, and they get a couple kills, and they will take down this Punisher before it goes to core. Good defense. Good defense. And we did get that Echoed Corruption complete.
Proud of them getting those camps, defending. Now it's getting spicy. We do have level 19 on Azmo Carry, though, which gives them the advantage as they inch closer to 20. But with 2 members down, I really hope to see the other team scale up. Looks like they are... they're all over the...
Yeah, they're all splitting out. Well, there's an XP gap that needs to be made up here by Nexus Turds. So they're trying to split up and try to soak where they can. Root dat, my boy, says Spa. And Cindy. Yes, we got a Cindergrosa rocking and rolling on Azmo Carry this game. Oof. You kind of want to get a fight before 20, I would think, right? If you're Nexus Turds.
Yeah, both teams are up now. You know, their team fights have to be more calculated, because when we've seen that Diablo charge in, he just gets melted down. And I know he's scaled and all of this, but they really just want to be mindful of how they engage and when they engage, and just stay at their structures, what they have left. I think they're playing it safe, and that's not a bad idea.
Mono hiding in that bush, looking to give the Monomi to anybody who gets a little bit too close. But here we're going to see a gank maneuver as well by Azmo Carry, just sitting there waiting for the objective. Although they can probably see at this point that there's 4 members of Nexus Turds not anywhere near the bush.
What they're probably doing, though, and sorry to interject, is they're just hovering around camps with low timers, like 9 seconds on that top bruiser. They're postured up there. They're 6 seconds on their siege camp, but we see Azmo Carry looking to steal that one already. It's just a battle for macro before we get into these objectives here.
Ooh, Dahaka might be in trouble here as a rotation coming around from Azmo Carry. They do get the stun. They do get the fend, stasis pop, but this is a 5v1, and Mono will go down.
No ground tuna could save that Dahaka.
Nope, the ground tuna only gets you so far. There are more fish in the sea. Ooh, Rothusk getting very low, down to 200 health, even behind the gate here.
Still suffering in the health area, waiting for that heal to get off. A-Dubs is taking quite a bit of damage, and Ring goes down, and we see Diablo rooted, Rothusk just trying to get some damage in. But really, Cindergrosa came out, and they're going to take this keep down, I think.
APOC coming out, not landing on a whole bunch, getting one. Got to be careful getting the root onto Diablo. The stun by Blaze, and this is going to be a polymorph combo. CC Death Trap as Diablo goes down, hunting down the rest of the members. There goes Gul'dan. Energy making it back to base, but this core is dropping fast, already down to 50% as Ball Lightning comes out for a second, and there's combustion as well, and this core is going down. Game 1, GG's, going over to Azmo Carry. Ooh.
The good old-fashioned core burn. They did have 2 siege camps with them, though. And yeah, all it took was that one engagement, and as we saw, Diablo did go down rather quickly, with a total of 6 deaths actually that game. And the healing output was pretty close from both Malfurion and Brightwing, but that hero damage was, I don't know. I just think it was, when we look at the hero damage, it looks like it was pretty even. It just all had to do with finding the right time to actually engage, and that definitely went over to Azmo carry when they took this W.
Yeah, the thing that kind of surprises me is that Nexus Turds only got 4 kills. It seemed like there was fights where they were going back and forth, and Nexus Turds were getting kills and winning a couple fights there at the end. It seemed like more than 4, but at the end of the day, it is only 4 versus 16. So a lot of that hero kill XP helping Azmo carry really take control of the map. And like you said, they were taking all the camps, getting ready and set up on the camps before they even spawned. So a good valiant defense by Nexus Turds, but this is going to go to Azmo carry.
It sure is.
All right, let's hop on over to the maps, I suppose. As soon as we can figure out where we are going next.
Any speculation where we might be going?
It looks like Nexus Turds, they are going to take the next map. My goodness, I always get so many requests to join when you're in my party.
My bad.
You are just too popular.
Nah.
So Nexus Turds, they're going to be picking up the next map. They're gonna decide where they want to go. Bahamut, thank you so much for the 69 bits. I appreciate it.
Girl.
Oh, the magic number.
Ooh. Just coming back at us.
That's right. And also for the host of
Reciprocate.
20 viewers, that's very much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much. And Benno Wolf, thank you for the follow. We're just sitting here waiting to see where we're gonna go next. I guess I could update the map, giving that win over to Azmo carry. Boop.
You could. Yeah, you could. I wanted to speculate on which map would be chosen, but you just ignored that like I never said it, which cut a little deep.
Sorry, I was chatting with Nexus Turds. They wanted to pick a banned map, and we can't go there.
No.
So we're just gonna figure it out where we're gonna go next.
The map they banned? No, I'm kidding.
No, it was not. Sometimes it's hard to remember though, you know. BOE and Dragonshire both banned, and unfortunately we're not going to be going back to Infernal Shrines for game 2. It would be interesting if you could pick the same map again, but
Redo.
not today. Not today.
Not today, Sally. Is that a good name for that? Not today, Sally.
Not today, Sally Whitemane. I don't know. I think it's, what is it? What's the original? Not today, Sucka.
Not today, sir. I don't know. I said good day, sir.
Good
Oh, you
day,
were gonna
sir.
say
I
it.
wish you good day.
Good day. I said good day.
I said good day. Big doo-doo head 69. Weenus low-key scouting Azmo carry for the tourney. That's right. I'm coming for you. I make the poopy, I believe, is Big doo-doo head 69. Maybe not.
Oh, are you in Div D?
I am. Yes. It's my skill level is showing. All right.
No. The skill level here, I mean, I think the skill level was fine. I think they
it's
played
great.
The map through.
No, I'm just talking about me. I'm not talking about these guys. These guys are great.
You are fine as well. You're a fine piece of meat.
Oh my.
And by piece of meat, I mean piece of meat.
All right, so another map was chosen that's not in the rotation. Okay, fine. Okay, excellent. We have a map that we can actually play. Perfect. All right, let's get that rolling. Oh my goodness.
What map is it? I'm just curious now. I don't even want to guess.
Don't guess. Guess.
Volskaya.
Oh.
Don't you show my gold rank? Hello?
Okay, hold on. Final answer, please.
Wait, we don't have it?
Well, okay, it just got, okay. All right, now we have it.
My goodness. They're more indecisive than I am in trying to figure out a place to eat dinner. You know what I mean?
I think we had about 4 or 5 maps getting picked there. So, but now we finally have one. So let's go check that out and see what it is.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun. You can see it in a minute. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. I'm guessing Volskaya because it's fun. But if it's a map, if it's Cursed Hollow, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that since there was 5 maps that were picked, one of them was Volskaya. It was changed, though. So we are, in fact, going to go to Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Ooh, I love it. I love Tomb
yes.
of the Spider. Yes! Tomb of the Spider Queen. You have to kind of like, when you talk like her, she's like, Tomb of the Spider Queen. Yes. she's a horsey in a spider costume.
That's right, a spicy horse.
Horsey sauce.
Oh, is that an Arby's? Is that Arby's or is that who does the horsey sauce?
It is Arby's, but it's also
we've got the meats.
Stop
right?
it. Yeah, and that's what I meant by your, the meat thing about you. You're basically just an Arby's roast beef sandwich.
Thank you.
With extra horsey sauce.
Yeah, that doesn't sound any good. That does not sound very good. So, I'm on to you.
Hey, you're not. It doesn't make you hungry, Venus?
Some roast beef. Mm-hmm. I could get my face into some roast beef right now.
Yeah? Dry roast beef, little moist, extra juicy. What kind of roast beef we talking here? Pink, brown, pink and brown, mostly brown, mostly pink.
I like roast beef that's a little bit more brown around the outside, and then on the inside it's a little bit more red. As you do?
No, as you do.
You don't? What's your deal?
What kind of roast beef you're looking for? I'm looking for roast beef I don't have to look at. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I don't actually want to see it when I eat it.
Really?
Because, yeah.
What do you have against roast beef?
I feel like it has this weird sheen to it. The lunch meat. And it grosses me out. It's like fish scales, like an iridescence to it. Like, no one wants your iridescent meat.
Yeah, it's true. Like on the outside, like on the I guess the skin of the roast beef, like it's or actually, and if you get the Columbus slices in the packaging, there is that like oily sheen on top, and you're like, why am I seeing the rainbow in my roast beef? I kind of like it. I feel like I'm eating a unicorn or something.
Oh,
that's kind of awful.
Eating a unicorn's roast beef, huh?
Well, they're endangered, so.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just saying because you could see the rainbow in the meat. Doesn't sound right.
Can you taste the rainbow in the meat? Yes.
Sometimes.
Ooh. Tell me more. Let's get into this game. I'm bored.
All right. Sorry. It's all about you. As long as we just got to let the lobby know that we can start when Slexia is ready.
It is all about me.
All right. Sounds good. So we're going to get into this game number 2 right after this.
Tomb of the Spider Queen!
Oh, wow. Ooh, hello?
Hello?
Again, I am deaf. Oh,
can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you deaf and... Oh, wait. No, no. What? I think that was always kind of insulting. Are you deaf and dumb? You're like, why are you calling me dumb? Like, I already can't hear. Like, God, that's so mean.
You know what I hate is when people are like, are you deaf? Like, what? Are you deaf? What do you mean? Can you not hear? Oh, you mean deaf. No, deaf. Johanna being the first band.
I love doing that to people. That is my favorite.
You like to say, are you deaf?
No, I like that people are like, so my grandpa got a hearing aid today. And I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, what? And they'll be like, my grandpa got a hearing aid today. What? and then it takes him like 2 or 3 times. That's my favorite. I love it.
Yeah, it is. It is a favorite of mine too. Ooh, Diablo getting banned.
But you're
Interesting.
saying deaf, like extra syllables, like a th in a deaf.
No, like people they confuse the term deaf with death. Like, yeah, like that you'll be the death of me. Like, oh, are you deaf?
I've never heard anyone say that.
Well, I've heard it twice in the past year, and they stick out like sore thumbs in my memories. Okay,
Well,
it's killed me.
sounds like your people, your team. Gul'dan banned here from Azmo Carry. And we're looking for another ban. Are we gonna see some more respect banned? Did you see that Diablo that Gul'dan is probably a respect ban. Did quite well last game.
Yeah, for sure.
Taken away, Azmo. Azmo
Look
banned.
at that jiggle though. Hey girl, hi.
I could dunk for you all day.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Just a little bit. What you gonna do with that big Azmodan?
With that big kakuna. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
We do have a Nubarak picked up here by Azmo Carry, a very strong tank right now. And hopefully we're gonna see a kakuna.
Girl, I'm ready for that big kakuna. Kakuna.
First pick worthy, I agree indeed. Double pick now for
Absolutely,
Nexus
first pick worthy.
Terds. Throw ball and Sylvanas, or as Arthur says, Sylvanus.
My favorite. Sylvanas has always been relevant, even through all the nerfs and buffs and nerfs and buffs. And Brightwing is another favorite of mine. We're seeing her again, ready to murder. Fight time, she says.
Brightwing very strong, did well last game. Getting that kill as well. Just really good targeting. Excellent polymorph. And here's more CC control. That's another thing, like Anubarak, double stuns and triple if you CC if you include Kakuna. My goodness. CC is scary on the side of Azmo Carry already.
I would have respect banned that Blaze. They're definitely giving that ban out to Cassia. That was rough, but that Blaze was great last game. You know, the combustion that he took instead of bunker really set them up for success, as well as his very fine attention to macro detail was admirable. And Lily getting taken out.
No panda love from Azmo Carry. But yeah, Cassia that was a good respect ban. Nexus Terds getting rid of her. Casseroli had the top damage, I believe, of both teams. And really is... No? Who had more?
Cool, Dan.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and check that so I can be extra wrong.
Red shirt me then. Ooh, Raynor and Tyrael. Tyrael looks so majestic. My God.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so that's Tyrael's a good potential tank against Dive from Anubarak.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a beefier front line. I feel like their front line last game was really what cost them a lot of those team fights. So we shall see.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
This is spicy, beefy, and dangerous for Nexus Terds. Azmo Carry pulls out the Jaina and the Butcher. Speaking of, we've got the meats. So
Yeah.
Butcher's going to be saying all game if he can get it. They do
Some
get the
cold
Raynor.
cuts for his team.
They do get the
You know,
Raynor,
there
though.
are a couple of escapes available on the red side, so that makes it pretty decent for them. And Ana getting picked up, definitely a viable healer with some CC. The most viable healer right now, I believe.
It's going to be scary, though, because you're going to get Butcher charging Ana. She can use her sleep dart, but Butcher's unstoppable until impact, so I don't know. You got to be really patient to get stunned, take some damage, and then try to get your stun off. And if you miss, you're in troubles.
You're in trouble doubles because, yeah, once that quest is done, it can just turn a game around. Like, even if we have Nexus Terds doing a great job. Butcher is terrifying.
He is.
I'm
Absolutely.
afraid to even mention his name.
Yeah, the terror of Quick Match has now made his presence into this game too.
Right.
So who knows? If Nexus Turds, if they play really tight, they deny Butcher his meat. They work around it, work with Tyrael.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that my favorite is going over to Azmo carry this game again because the front line is just better.
All right, very good. Well, here we go. Let's pop into game number 2. In this Div D West matchup, on the left-hand side, blue team, we have A-Dubs on the new Barak. We have Showstopper on that Jaina. We have D-Connect playing the Bright Wing. I make da poopy on the Butcher. Blank Eclipse playing that Blaze. This is Azmo carry.
And on the red side, we have Rothusk on Raynor, Lamort on Ana, Mono 777 on Thrall, Energy on Sylvanas, and Zombear on Tyrael. This is the Nexus Turds with a Z.
There's no Z in Nexus Turds. Get out of here.
There is in my mind, okay?
That's okay. I'm not gonna get in your mind. It's a scary place. You call it whatever you want. 1 stack of meat for Butcher so far. Watch out. He's on the hunt. Echo of the Elements picked up for Thrall.
Yeah.
And let's see. Fingers of Frost for Jaina. We see a 4-man rotation from Azmo carry going into the top lane. They are getting their gems done. This map picked up by Nexus Turds, so maybe they have a strategy here that they want to use. Maybe some secret movements.
Some secret sauce, perhaps. It looks like some interesting talents are online too, with Sylvanas picking up that overwhelming affliction, which does percentage damage and slows heroes, but she is the first to fall to.
Also, Exterminator picked up by Raynor, so maybe they're looking to do more damage to minions and clear in their own lanes, and try to do maybe less team fighting. I'm not sure.
Not sure. It's a pretty interesting map. It's all about that rotation, getting that soak, you know, having your solo laner not trying to get caught out, and getting those turn-ins as quickly as possible.
Big Doo-Doo Head
Azmo carry does.
69 says, "Show me the beef." I think he's talking to you.
Nope.
Ooh, a big stun and charge in by Butcher onto Sylvanas. Sylvanas 150 down to 30.
Woo!
Survives. Is going to teleport back to base. It's gonna hearth. That's still kind of a dangerous position to be so low.
Definitely a dangerous position to hearth from, but if there's anything I've learned from these matches is YOLO, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta YOLO, bro. Brolo?
Bolo tie. YOLO bolo.
Lean like a? I don't know if you can say that word. I don't know if that's appropriate.
I hope it is.
I love me a bolo. But not
too.
Ebola. Ebola can go suck it.
Probably. Lip liner, no lipstick on the bolas.
Siege Camp picked up by Azmo carry.
And Ana just holding her D down as she inches her way around that turn-in point bot. But I make a da poopy. Ooh, not making any poopy in anyone's pants because he doesn't actually execute on that charge.
Burrow charge also doesn't quite connect here. Good job of interrupting by Nexus Turds, keeping Azmo carry off of the turn-in points. Although, yeah, Sleep Dart connecting onto Butcher in the top turn-in too. They're just not letting him turn in.
So maybe Nexus Turds is like, all right, well here's our plan. Just don't let Butcher live.
Tight
Just
rotation
don't let them win.
by Azmo carry, yeah, and they take down Thrall. Had a good amount of gems on him, and they will be able to turn in bottom. Butcher maybe looking for more? No, maybe not. All right, so they're gonna turn in. They do have enough. They just need 8 more, and Butcher will supply them with the first turn in Web Weaver phase. Going over to Azmo carry. Anubrak is getting a little bit frisky, as well as Blaze onto this Raynor. Raynor dropping really low. Does get taken down back behind the fort. Just too much pressure.
Yeah, you know, Azmo carry is very, I don't know. They're showing their camaraderie. They're aggressive, but they're also together as a team, and it's taking Nexus Turds a while to get together and engage, and that's how they're getting picks. That's how Blue Side's getting picks. But when they do come together, you see they are quite a force to be reckoned with, as I Make the Poopy did get taken down quite aggressively.
Yeah, and I think it might have something to do with maybe a strategy of doing a little bit more split pushing, especially with Sylvanas, but so far, whenever that's happened, Azmo carry has gone and found them and has brought the fight to them.
Yeah, it's crazy. We are less than 5 minutes in, and we're already seeing the keep towers taking damage.
Well, the show has stopped for Showstoppa as Jaina goes down. They do trade a mid fort for it, though. As the rest, this could be trouble for Raynor in the top lane as all the CC comes out, and Raynor is blown up. 135 stacks of fresh meat on Butcher at this time, as Azmo carry is going to keep pushing in the top lane.
Yeah, definitely getting those meat stacks. It seems like Raynor is everywhere he shouldn't be. Every time he comes to life.
It's so tough though. There's an Anubarak, there's a Blaze, and a Butcher. Like, they can stun you very quickly from surprise. I mean, also traveling around with a Brightwing and the Polymorph. It's just, you could think you're safe, and it just is rough. It's a real rough comp they're going up against right now. So
rough indeed. However, as the blue team is rotating together, definitely not a good idea to face check anything alone.
yeah, about, even though it's only 4-1 kills right now, but there is a lot of structure damage taken on the side of Nexus Turds. We're gonna see a half level, not even quite a half level advantage here for Azmo carry, but they're ready to get some more kills. They want to stack this Butcher. Jaina's in trouble though, and Jaina once again gets caught out and taken down by Nexus Turds. Nexus Turds all working together, like you were saying, in that 5 stack. Looking for their first turn in. Nexus Turds rotate into the top turn in. And they're gonna get it.
The power is yours. Come fight me, Spider-Man.
I feel like the Spider Queen has to fight Spider-Man for some reason. I get my universes mixed up.
That's definitely interesting.
Here comes Jaina and Butcher. Ring is dropped as 10s are online for both teams. Hyperion dropped as well. Tyrael did pick up the Sanctification. Was popped out a little bit far forward, but going to take a disengage here. Nexus Turds back out.
It was a nice disengage, a safe recovery. They do want to stay alive to get these spiders down, but the ultimates that the red team picked up was Sanctification, Wailing Arrow, Nano Boost, Hyperion, and Earthquake.
Yeah, and that's gonna pretty much do it for the Web Weaver phase. There is one more marching bottom, but almost expired, out of energy, out of health. But not too shabby. At least one fort completely taken down for the Nexus Turds. And maybe they're looking for an engage here. Tyrael going in onto Butcher, backing back out. Almost enough for another turn-in for Azmo carry, as they are just 3 gems shy of a turn-in.
3 spider butts.
Find those spider butts wherever you can get, as Blaze and Butcher get their gems in, and they are safe. 46 of 55. Some of the ultimates here for... Oh, maybe we're going to see an engage.
Yeah,
Here we go,
like
Butcher charging in. Oh, Sylvanas not able to escape. Getting polymorphed, 100 health? No, does go down. It is Kakuna on Anubarak, Blink Heal on Brightwing, Ring of Frost on Jaina, Furnace Blast, Brutal on Butcher, and Combustion on Blaze. Double fire.
A lot of fire.
Yeah, a lot of fire heroics, combining that Blaze and Butcher together. Put them in the furnace and combust them.
Move. Yeah, combust them, light them up, cool them down with that Jaina. They're going for boss right now, and it looks like Nexus Turds, they're just trying to clear up any waves that they can. I'm sure they're aware because they're posturing to engage up there once the boss has been completed, but Raynor is trailing a bit behind. Let's see how this goes down.
Yeah, I don't think they knew that the boss was being taken, but now
Same time as a turn-in.
It's a good combination here. Good play by Azmo Carry. Also with a 13 level advantage. Hyperion comes on out to try to get some of the damage onto that wave that is pushing in. Out comes Ring, landing on one member onto Raynor. Out comes Combustion as well. Just a lot of damage being taken.
Yeah. Blink Eclipse is looking a little beat up, worn down, but he does go in for that charge on Thrall and gets the kill.
Thrall's the first to go down.
Intense, oh my god!
Ooh, a nice dodge by Sylvanas. Very, very good, but they're gonna have to back up into base. Boss is almost down, but the Web Weavers are still marching, pushing on all the lanes right now, including the core.
Not a core call yet. Looks like they're going to push another lane, maybe just weaken every keep that they can. The entirety of Nexus Turds is back up, and they're there to defend their mid keep, but Adebs goes in and gets that stun. Butcher decides to kind of chillax a bit.
And down goes the mid keep. It's gonna go down quite quickly. 14 to 12, almost 15 now. There we go, 15 to 13. 2-level lead here for Azmo Carry as they want this last keep. Only down one fort. Huge advantage structurally here for Azmo Carry, as well as, 6 to 2 kills. Not a ton of kills, but so many of the structures are down for Nexus Cats. It's going to be overwhelming pressure.
Now they're just rotating as 5, trying to get that bruiser. It can be, they can fight here. It's not 16 online yet, but they're more interested in clearing up all of that pressure that is incoming.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. We're going to see Azmo Carry start picking up the camps, the Siege camp in the bottom. We're going to see the Bruiser camp, Knights up there on the left. And just building on the pressure of all 3 lanes with those keeps down, it's going to make it real tough of a defense for Nexus Turds. I don't know what they do here. They do have enough to turn in, but if you turn in right now with the lanes so far pushed, it's almost like you get no value for it. So
it's like having extra people fight on your team, though. But it looks
true.
like the turn-in points are being scouted because they know they have turn-in, or they're looking for a rotation. And Nexus Turds are split again with 2 mid and 3 bot.
Azmo Carry has vision on Thrall, and there goes Butcher. There's the kill onto Raynor, and the chase continues on to Zombear. Tyrael's looking to get out. In comes the Butcher charge onto Thrall. Thrall does get a decent root out there, but he is running as he's polymorphed, and is going to get away with only Raynor falling there. Relentless pushing by Azmo Carry.
Yeah.
Really strong team fight. So much CC. Really tough.
Yeah, very organized. I feel like this core call might be game unless we see some major stuff coming out. But I don't wanna jinx it.
Nexus Turds are gonna give it their all. Out comes Hyperion, and it's gonna be a big stun onto Raynor. Raynor goes down. Quest completed for Thrall, but it may be too late as he's getting chased around. Ring comes down, does land onto one. Will secure the kill onto Thrall, and that is GG's. Well played. Going over to Azmo Carry for the 2-0.
Wow. Quick game.
Yep, I failed to see how long it lasted. My game time, it says, is 000, which clearly is not the case. It went on
It was
longer than
maybe
that.
like 12 minutes or something. Let me look at
I think it was. I'm not sure.
about
14?
maybe 14. I'm looking at the stream right now, and it's showing 12:43.
All right.
So
Yeah. About 14 minutes. Big domination here from Azmo carry. They controlled that map pretty well. Butcher 5-0. There's so much CC. You got CC from Manuberak, you got CC from Right Wing, you got Slows, and you got Roots from Jaina. Butcher stun on Blaze. Oh my goodness, this is so much. So much to deal with.
So much.
Tyrael.
But it's a testament to their team play. They're exceptional at working together. It's evident.
Yeah, they played really tight together, and very patient as well. Sanctification just not enough
No.
to hold off the onslaught of all of the CC from Azmo carry.
Yeah, that the front line just wasn't there for Nexus Terds, unfortunately, and that Blaze was a threat after seeing what he could do in the first game. Definitely did his part again, as he has a pretty decent amount of damage absorbed, the most experience contribution, and just quite a bit of healing as well. Sustain for days.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we are going to have an opportunity to talk with Azmo carry, so maybe we'll hop on over into there, and we're going to replace you with chickens.
Perfect. Can't wait.
All right. We will get, there we go. There's Lexia. All right.
I am here.
Time to replace with chickens. There we go. Let me just mute this real quick. We'll try to get, I'm not sure exactly who they're going to send. Let's see who they send on over. And then we'll pull them in.
Pull them on in.
Let's tell them lobby 5.
Hey, Rothusk. Our pleasure.
Yeah, good games though, and congratulations to both teams. It was well fought by everybody. Tough team, Azmo carry. That's why they're in third place, because they're tough. They're a tough team.
They're very organized. They clearly practice, or at least know the macro game. It's crazy.
Welcome.
Well, hello, Ada.
Hello.
Welcome. Congratulations, sir, on this 2-0 domination.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys played very well, especially considering. Well, I mean, you guys play well all the time, but these are not your map picks. These were the enemy team, so it seems that maybe getting the heroes that you like is more important than the map. Do you guys feel pretty strong on all the maps?
I think we're pretty confident on most every map except for
Braxis.
Oh yeah, I guess Praxis. I was gonna say.
Don't give it up. Don't give it up.
That's what I just realized. As I was
Keep
about
your
to say
secrets.
it.
Keep your secrets.
I'm
Yes,
keeping our secret. But yeah, we're confident on most. We just like to have our picks first, and it's kind of what's been working for us. So we are going with that still.
And that sounds like a great plan. And actually, it wasn't you guys. You guys don't have a game this season on Braxis, do you?
I don't think so. I don't think it's in the map pool.
It's not. I think it's off-brand Serial that does. But anyways,
Okay.
there's at least one team that has an NGS game match
They forgot.
on Braxis. And so they're like, we have a 100% win rate on Braxis. We're like, well, yeah, I guess so. It'll probably be the only one. But we almost went to Braxis because that was one of the maps that was selected, but it's not in the pool. So maybe next season, everybody
Maybe,
vote
yeah.
after that. Everyone
Vote for
after
Braxis.
that. That's right. Bring Braxis back.
Yeah, make Braxis great again.
So you guys are in solid playoff spot. So you guys are not going to be out on playoffs. You guys are going to be in on playoffs and towards the top, if not in the. Let's see, where does this put you guys? I think this puts you into second place with a win tonight with a domination of 3 points.
Nice.
So that's That's very exciting. How do well, I know it's fun watching all these teams in D West because I'm in D West and I can't ask you questions of like, so what do you think you'll take down these clouded mines? I think because I'm on the team and it's kind of weird. So do you have any questions, Lexia? We look forward to playing you guys in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
I can tell you that for sure because we're
coming for you.
Yeah. Let's go. Bring it on.
Let me separate you guys and get in there. Let me get up in that really quick. So yeah, your macro play. Tell me, how frequently do you guys practice?
I mean, we play together quite a few days a week. As 5, we rarely get together because it just doesn't work out a lot. But most of the time we just play like brawl or quick match. We just kind of joke around and just try different stuff, play characters we're horrible at.
So do you have are you a shot caller?
I think most times, but it's kind of like by committee sometimes as well, because I don't know what to do, so I just ask, like, put all the options on the table, like, what are we gonna do? We got like 3 things we can do, like. I can't make all the I'm not good at making all the decisions sometimes, but.
Well, so I just have to say that Blaze was exceptional.
Oh yeah, I think he would agree. He would. Blank Eclipse would agree with that.
Absolutely.
I don't actually have questions, as you can tell. I have statements.
No, we take he likes Blaze would like that statement, so he won't complain.
This the amount of CC that you guys had in game 2 was, I mean, in game 1 too, but in game 2 it was just super scary.
Yeah, we're not really good at hitting moving targets, so we need them still for us to land all our abilities. So that's kind of our main thought. Is if they're not moving, we can hit them. That's
a good way to play it. We also that Brightwing kill in game 1, getting the kill onto, I think maybe it was Greymane.
Oh yeah.
Sharpshooter, yeah.
Yeah, so, no kidding, bullseye.
Yeah, awesome play there, and
great.
Yeah, really solid team play. You guys were together when you needed to be, and if you're splitting up, it was to get a certain purpose done, and didn't really get that opportunity to ganks on you very often. So
yeah, just that Jane in game 2 couldn't keep him under control, but
getting a little too excited, jumping out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But that's. You got to keep that glass cannon in the cage in the back. Yeah.
In the front line where you want it.
Also, playing Jaina, though, you get like in this mindset where you're like, I need globes, and you're just constantly like on a globe mission, even if you've completed the quest. But let's talk about your Anubarak and your ultimate selection. So tell me about the benefits of that cocoon.
It's just the one I prefer because normally it just gets someone out of the fight, and it gets someone that can like counter our like big engage because we're trying to just blow someone up. So, like it's the one I go to because there's always usually someone to cocoon, a Rhaegar or someone. But it was just their Tyrael was their only was a big concern for us. He was their big get out of jail free card, and if he got his ult off, so we were just trying to get him to not be able to do that, so we could get a kill or 2 first and snowball from there.
Have you ever referred to that ult as Kakuna?
I have not, no.
I challenge you tonight, A-dubs.
But then we're going to all break out in Elton John and just start singing Kakuna Matata for the rest of the game, and I don't know if we can...
No?
Or at least I would. That's where my head goes.
Interesting. Huh.
I love
Never
it.
Thought of it like that. Just kidding. We've all thought of it like that.
We call it the Kakuna because we're nerds and we think it's funny. But I was just curious. We're gonna.
It's Kakuna.
The big Kakuna. But we love it when the cocoon comes out. So we were sad when Anubarak was banned in game 1. We're like, oh no Kakuna.
Yeah, I know. It's a bummer.
All right. So how do you guys prepare for a big match? Do you cook something special for dinner? Do you do like a little pump up, listen to Eye of the Tiger, like doing jumping jacks? Like, what do you guys do to psych yourselves up before a match?
I don't know, not much. I guess we all sit down and relax with a nice ice cold Mountain Dew game fuel. That's like that's what gets us in the zone. So just a couple cases of game fuel before the start, and we're good to go.
Perfect. Are we looking for a sponsorship here? Is that a
I mean,
possibility?
Mountain Dew, like, we're here. We're
All
ready.
Are we looking for renal failure? Is my follow-up to that?
Yeah.
Clip it out, except for when we're talking about failure, and send it to Mountain Dew and be like, look. I mean, we're in the esports arena. We're in NGS. You guys should sponsor us. I think, who knows? It could happen.
Yeah, we could be. I mean, Azmo carry. We're not sold on that. Like,
That's right.
We can sell out for some Mountain Dew.
You could be called Do the Dahaka.
Yeah, or we could workshop
the
it.
kakuna. The Dewey kakuna.
Oh.
Dewey kakuni.
Oh no. This is going downhill.
I took it too far. I am so sorry.
Thank you for enduring our questions. We're gonna let you get out of here. Do you have any shout outs before we let you go, sir?
I mean, just thanks to everyone involved in NGS. It's been a blast this season. Can't wait to finish it off. Thanks to you guys for giving us a cast and taking some time out of your day. And Cloud of Minds better watch out because we coming.
I look forward to it. You bet.
Yeah.
Love to cast games when it fits in the schedule, and so glad that you guys are here this season. We enjoy the heck out of having you here. So
great. Yeah. Well, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you around.
All right. Thank you. Congratulations, and have a good night.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, I can call you back now.
Yes.
Call. Get rid of chickens. So many things to do, not enough time. Goodbye, chickens. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back.
Here I am.
Welcome back.
Dewey kakuni. Just kidding.
I will not refer to it as that. It's the Big Kakuna. That's an ice cream sandwich, isn't it? The Big Kahuna. I'm pretty sure it's a big ice cream sandwich.
Okay. I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna look it up.
Just have that one.
All right.
Look it up while you look up that top damage by Gul'dan.
In game 1, yeah, I'll have to go back and check it out. And
Keep
if I'm
your
wrong,
priorities,
if I'm
right?
wrong, then I'll have to buy you a Big Kahuna, and then it'll be an ice cream sandwich. And I quote, an ice cream sandwich.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess there's nothing else to talk about. We have some bets on deck here, and it was a great set. Azmo carry just didn't even need Azmo. Definitely dominated those games, and valiant effort by Nexus Terds for sure. But yeah, thanks for having me, Weenus.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, there was congratulations to Azmo carry, but there were a couple times where I was like, I think the Nexus Terds might be able to turn this around, so they kept us guessing there. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, go follow Slexia on Twitter at
Sparkles. Yes, it's on the screen, so I don't have to spell it out, but I don't ever do anything on Twitter other than look at stuff. So if you actually want to engage with me, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Slexia. I get pretty crazy there, so buckle up if you're gonna check that out.
Yeah, get ready for some salty streams, but really good streams. It's salty sweet.
It's mediocre at best. I'm not gonna lie.
You can find me on Twitter at MoistWeenus or on Twitch, twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. I just wanted to point everybody to the community contest that's going on right now in NGS called Transform That Turd, where there's an image of Turd Herder up for your transmutation purposes. Go ahead and submit those results to Weenus in the NGS Discord, and the winners will be chosen, I believe, probably on Sunday, maybe a couple days after. It closes on Saturday, so get your Photoshop skills out there, make some edits to Turd, and submit them because it's a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, the submissions I've seen so far are hilarious. I do have a couple favorites, not gonna say which ones. You can go check them out yourselves, but good times. I'm working on my own rendition of what I feel Turd should look like.
I can't wait to see the Slexia submission. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, mediocre at best. Again, mediocre at best.
I am looking forward to it. And the top 5 are going to win skin codes. The number 1 is going to win some loot chests as well. So not
Nice.
not the biggest prizes, but it's something fun that we wanted to do. So look forward to that. I think
Alrighty.
that's about it for us. If you want to support Nexus Gaming Series, you can check out their Patreon at it's this. That's patreon.com/heroes Nexus Gaming Series. Can we get a longer URL? Probably not. But you can head over there, check out their tiers where you can get cool things like player cards, physical buttons and stickers, mouse pads, personal kisses from Mongoose, the like.
Personal kisses.
Personal kisses.
Interesting.
That may be a made-up tier, or you may just be getting chocolate in the mail. I don't think Mongoose is actually going to do that. Otherwise, might get in trouble with the fan. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I think we're out of here.
I'm out. Bye.
Bye. Here are the teams. See you next time.